The forest remembers, long before the first wooden cross was raised on a hill, before scribes scratched prayers onto birch bark. The old people of the East knew the world was thick with presences, not devils sent from some fiery underworld. The priests would bring that idea later, but older things, forces that belong to the soil, the water, the wind, things that watched, waited, and sometimes answered when you forgot to show respect. In the villages of Old Rus, Poland, Ukraine, the Carpathians, people didn't speak of demons at first. They spoke of Duk, spirits, some helpful, some hungry, most neither fully one nor the other. The line between the living and the unseen was thin as mist over a river at dawn. Break a custom, ignore a sign, wander where you shouldn't, and something would notice. Here are some of the ones they feared most. Baba Yaga, not a cartoon witch in a pointy hat, an ancient, bony-legged woman living far beyond the settled fields in a hut that turns on foul legs to face whoever approaches. She rides through the trees in a mortar, pushing with a pestle, sweeping her tracks with a birch broom. Iron teeth, wild hair, eyes that burn like coals. She eats children who stray, yet wanderers who show proper manners might leave her yard alive, even aided with a magic gift. She guards the border between worlds. Leshy, the master of the woods, a tall man dressed in bark and moss, or sometimes no taller than a child, or shifting like wind through leaves. His shoes are backwards so his tracks confuse hunters. Paths loop, clearings vanish. A man might walk for days and find himself back at the same twisted pine. Peasants left him gifts, a pinch of tobacco, a coloured rag. To escape his tricks, turn your coat inside out. He hates disrespect, but sometimes respects boldness. Rusalka, spirits of young women who drowned, suicides, murder victims, girls who died unwed. They rise from rivers in spring and summer, pale and beautiful, with long green-tinged hair like water weeds. They laugh, sing haunting songs, and comb their tresses. Men who hear them step into the shallows, entranced. Some say they tickle victims to death underwater, or dance in circles on moonlit banks, luring whole groups to drown. Water gives life, water takes it back. Vodyanoy, the old man of the waters, bloated, green-skinned, covered in slime and river weeds, his beard tangled with hooks and fish scales. He lives under mills and deep pools. Anger him, and he pulls swimmers under. The drowned he keeps in his underwater house, preserved, forever listening to the current. Kikimora or Zmora, she slips into houses at night, a thin woman with wild hair, or sometimes only a shadow. She sits on sleepers' chests, pressing until breath comes short. She whispers nightmares. Peasants said she was a restless soul. To keep her away, leave a broom upside down. What we call sleep paralysis, they called her weight. Poludnitsa, at high noon in the ripe fields, when heat shimmers like water, she appears, a tall woman in white, face hidden in glare, carrying a sickle. Answer her riddles wrong or fail to bow, and sunstroke takes you, or madness. She punished those who worked too hard, or those who disrespected the field's rest. Stshiga, born with two souls, or teeth already sharp. When the good soul dies first, the restless one rises. a living corpse that flies at night as an owl or shadow. She returns to her family, drinking blood or life force. To stop her, cut off the head, place it between the feet, bury her face down. The fear was real. Upir, the restless dead, not elegant nobles, but swollen, red-faced corpses that push out of shallow graves. They chew their own shrouds, then rise to feed on kin. Blood, breath, the warmth of life, they take it all. The old fear, death doesn't always end grudges. The dead come home first. The old presences never fully left. They just learned patience. If you wish to learn more of our ancient magic, follow the path. Subscribe and don't forget to leave an offering.